Hello everybody, welcome back to actually our fifth take today. This is the Talk About Town. We're going to bring you local businesses, area attractions in the greater Clear Lake and greater Houston area. We appreciate you coming back and visiting us again today. Today we're going to talk about inspections. If you've ever bought a home or sold a home, you know how important those inspection reports are. We encounter them, they can be a little stressful at times. So here we're going to interview Will Misegades with Redfish Inspections. He's going to tell us a little bit about those inspections, a little bit about his company, and what to look for. So we appreciate your time. Thanks for visiting us again, and look forward to it. Take it away, Jay.
Appreciate it, Keith. Glad you made it through.
Thank you.
We can't screw up this time. So.
Yep, we're already a minute through.
Right? We've known Will for a long time, done some tough mutters, so great guy, great family. So, Will, when did you start doing inspections?
So I started Redfish about 7 years ago, and I've developed it really the last 3-4 years where I've decided to go multi-inspector, just because I was tired of doing all the inspections myself, answering the phones myself, doing the accounting myself, and so I wanted to develop something that that would help my employees essentially, and help them develop in their professional life as well as personal life.
How many employees do you have right now?
We're at 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty incredible.
That is. What made you decide to go into inspections?
So I had my inspection done on my very first home about 10 years ago. And the guy who did the inspection, I thought at the time had done a pretty good job. He was in and out of the house in about an hour and printed the report on site, 7 pages, gave me a CD with the different pictures he took, and I wrote him a check, and that was it. And so I thought, wow, I could do that. And then I got interested that way. Got the training and found out very fast that what he had done was just not great at all. And so I vowed to myself that I would never do that to anybody who wants to buy a house. I wanted to offer premium service.
Very good. So what services do you provide that sets you apart from other inspection companies?
Yeah, the biggest thing that really makes a difference between us and anybody else is that we use multiple inspectors on site at the same time. So I send out a team of inspectors. The reason why we do that is to put more eyes on the property, so it makes for a more thorough inspection, but also a faster one. And then we also email the report right there on site, so that you don't have to wait 24, 48 hours, it's done right there. The other things that we do that not many companies are doing is infrared thermal imaging. So we scan the entire house, look for water leaks, hidden water leaks, missing insulation, hot wiring, things like that. Another cool service that we do, that we offer, is sewer scopes. So we have a camera, and we can camera the sewer line between the house and the street, and that'll give us a pretty good view on how the sewer line is. So if it's clogged, if it's cracked, if you've got standing water, things like that, which is important when you buy a 60-plus-year-old house.
Absolutely. So what is the oldest house you've seen?
The oldest house that I've personally inspected was at the time 99 years old.
Wow.
Close to downtown Houston, yeah. So that was a fun one.
What are some of the most common items that buyers can find in an inspection report?
The most common ones are going to be little things that we pretty much find on almost every old house. Some of them are like backflow preventers missing. So what those are, they're little devices that you screw on the hose bib on the outside. They're like $8 at Home Depot. And it just prevents groundwater from backing up into the water supply system if you have a water hose that's on the ground. And that goes into a lot of our reports. The other common things that we write up would be a garbage disposal that's deficient. So either it's excessively noisy or corroded or leaking, and that's a pretty easy fix as well.
And those dang GFCIs.
Yes, GFCIs, we write them up on 98% of the houses. So either they're lacking or deficient, and unfortunately or fortunately, depends on how you look at it, we have to write it up. So we have a standard of practice that we have to follow, and so we write them up, and we try to put it into context. So if the house is old, we're going to say this is how it was built, and it was standard at the time. Nowadays, they are required pretty much in every wet spot and outside in the garage, etc. So we write it a little differently depending on the age of the house, but we still have to write it up.
And you gotta make sure that you reset them, right?
Yes. So we try to go around. So that's one advantage with the team approach is we can double check each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, inside joke. So we know inspection reports can be a source of a lot of worry for home buyers. So if you were talking to a home buyer right now, what would you say is the most important item to look for on that report?
So as far as looking into the report, I'll answer that with two answers. The first one is like I said, depending on the age of the house, we're going to stress certain deficiencies. And so we separate the mundane, everyday deficiencies, maintenance item from the important parts, which will go automatically in the summary page at the end of the report. So you could go, I don't recommend skipping through the entire report, but you could go straight to the summary page and find all the major deficiencies that we consider major. But I guess the two main bigger deficiencies I would look for is foundation issues and then the roof. And the roof, I would take precedence over like an HVAC system is because when the AC breaks down, you know it right away. Versus a roof, not many people go walking on the roofs to see if the shingles are actually still in good condition. And usually you find out when you've got water coming through the ceiling. And so that would be my biggest concern, or something to look at in a report.
When you inspected my house, and I was amazed at the report. And I said to my dad, who is a bit of a handyman for sure, he's always inspected his own houses when he bought them. And I showed him the report, and he called me immediately, and he said, "This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen," because of the pictures and the infrared and the leveling, showing the different levels of each room and so forth. So
I appreciate the compliment.
So, all right, let's switch gears real quick. Why don't you tell us something that most people don't know about you?
I only speak French to my kids. And it's real French. It's not this crazy French, making up a language.
Well, that means he does speak French.
That means I do speak French.
Very
yes.
fluently.
So, well, thank you for your time. How can people get a hold of you?
So you guys can give us a call at 713-568-8184, or you can find us online at redfishinspections.com.
Appreciate it, Will.
Thank you guys.
There you go, everybody. A little bit of information about inspections. We appreciate it, Will, and definitely visit their website, Redfish Inspections. Incredible company. I've used them for years now, and Jason's used them. So we appreciate you spending some time with us today. Don't forget to visit us at Jason A. Wilson Realtor Facebook, Keith Owens Real Estate Team on Facebook, or www.besttexashomes. We appreciate it, and we will see you again soon. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
You made it.